Fans of Coronation Street are convinced they may have uncovered a major twist in Sam Blakeman's future storyline after a puzzling phone moment in a recent episode left viewers speculating. The mysterious call has sparked debate among audiences, with many questioning whether Sam is being targeted or if something more psychological is unfolding. As regular viewers are aware, Sam has been deeply affected ever since he revealed the truth about Megan Walsh and her inappropriate relationship with teenager Will Driscoll. The situation has taken a serious toll on him, especially after everything he endured while trying to expose what was really happening. Megan, who worked as an athletics coach, relocated to Weatherfield after Will refused to leave Hull when his father Ben purchased the Rovers' return for his partner, Eva Price. However, Will's reluctance to leave wasn't just about his training. It eventually came to light that he had been secretly involved with Megan, and their relationship escalated into something far more serious when they slept together shortly after he turned 16. Not long after, Megan discovered she was pregnant and shared the news with Will. But the situation became even more disturbing when another teenager came forward, revealing he had also been involved with Megan and could potentially be the father of the baby. Despite the severity of the situation, Megan managed to avoid legal consequences due to a lack of solid evidence. The truth only began to emerge when Sam, who had grown suspicious and pieced things together, was pressured into silence by Megan's threats. After ending up in hospital, he finally told Leanne Battersby and Eva Price everything he knew. Even so, both Megan and Will have continued to maintain their version of events, leaving authorities unable to take action. While Megan appears to have escaped punishment for now, Will is facing increasing scrutiny from his family. Meanwhile, Sam is clearly struggling to cope with everything that has happened. His behavior has become increasingly erratic, with signs of paranoia beginning to show. In one recent moment, he even threw his phone away, convinced that Daniel Osborne had somehow tampered with it and was secretly working alongside Megan. Tension continued to build in the episode, aired on April 5th. Concerns for Sam grew after Leanne and Toya Battersby were seen arguing publicly about whether he should receive counseling. Embarrassed and overwhelmed by the conversation happening in front of others, Sam stormed out, unable to deal with the attention surrounding his situation. Later, in another scene at the bistro, Will approached Sam and offered an apology. This gesture came after encouragement from Eva, who urged him to try to make amends. Although hesitant, Sam eventually shook Will's hand after some persuasion from Leanne and Toya. The moment seemed like a step toward reconciliation, but it quickly took a darker turn. Back at the flat, Sam answered Leanne's phone, only to hear Will's voice on the other end. What initially seemed like a continuation of the apology soon became something far more sinister. The voice claimed that the apology was not genuine and issued a chilling warning, telling Sam to watch his back because he was coming for him. The threat left Sam terrified, causing him to drop the phone in shock. This unsettling scene has left fans divided, with many debating what actually happened. Some believe that Sam is being deliberately targeted as part of an intimidation tactic, while others think the moment signals a deeper psychological storyline. A number of viewers have suggested that the call may not have been real at all. Instead, they believe it could have been a hallucination, pointing to Sam's recent behavior and increasing paranoia as evidence. According to this theory, the show may be setting up a storyline focused on his mental health, possibly involving a breakdown triggered by trauma and stress. Others have proposed a more calculated explanation, suggesting that Megan could still be manipulating events behind the scenes. Some fans speculate that she might have used technology to imitate Will's voice, creating the illusion of the threatening call in order to keep Sam frightened and unstable. There are also those who feel the scene was intentionally ambiguous, designed to keep audiences guessing. The unusual tone of the call and the inconsistencies in Will's behavior have added to the confusion, making it difficult to determine what is real and what might be in Sam's mind. Discussion online has been filled with theories, with many pointing out the gradual hints that Sam's mental state has been deteriorating. His growing distrust of those around him, combined with his anxious and erratic actions, suggests that he may be heading toward a serious mental health crisis. Some viewers even believe the storyline could explore conditions such as psychosis, with symptoms like paranoia and auditory hallucinations becoming more prominent. Others have questioned the logic behind the call itself, noting that it would be strange for Will to contact Leanne's phone just to threaten Sam. This detail has further fueled the idea that the incident may not have happened in reality, but rather within Sam's imagination. As speculation continues, it's clear that the storyline has captured the audience's attention. Whether the phone call was a genuine threat, part of a larger scheme, or a sign of Sam's worsening mental state, viewers are eager to see how the situation unfolds. With tension building and uncertainty surrounding what is truly happening, Sam's journey looks set to become one of the most gripping and emotional arcs on the show. A recent early release episode of Coronation Street has left Sam Blakeman shaken after a chilling encounter linked to Will Driscoll and Megan Walsh. The young character finds himself increasingly frightened as the fallout from exposing the disturbing situation continues to spiral. Sam was the one who ultimately revealed Megan's inappropriate behavior toward his friend Will, bringing the truth to light after weeks of suspicion. However, even though the secret is now out, life has not improved for him. In fact, things seem to have become even more difficult. Before everything was exposed, Sam had grown uneasy about the closeness between Megan and Will and began trying to uncover what was really happening. Each time he got close to the truth, Megan allegedly used threats to silence him, leaving him feeling isolated and under pressure. Eventually, Sam opened up about everything he knew to Leanne, Toya, and Eva, who is connected to Will's family. The three women took his claims seriously and wasted no time in reporting the situation to the authorities, hoping justice would follow. Despite their efforts, the case has struggled to progress. Investigators have been unable to gather concrete proof against Megan, particularly after she claimed she had lost her pregnancy, which complicated matters further. With no solid evidence, she has so far avoided facing consequences. At the same time, Sam's emotional state has begun to deteriorate. His behavior has become increasingly anxious and suspicious, suggesting the experience has deeply affected him. In one alarming moment, he even discarded his phone, convinced that someone close to him had interfered with it and might be working against him. Tensions escalated further during a recent episode when Leanne and Toya were seen arguing openly about whether Sam should receive professional help. Their discussion took place in a public setting, which left Sam feeling embarrassed and exposed. Unable to cope with the situation, he abruptly left, clearly upset by the attention. Later on, events seemed to calm slightly when Will approached Sam at the bistro and offered an apology. Although hesitant, Sam agreed to accept the gesture after encouragement from those around him, suggesting a possible step toward resolving the tension between them. Coronation Street continues to air on weekday evenings and is also available for streaming, allowing viewers to keep up with every twist as the drama unfolds.